Hello, welcome back, and as always, I hope you're doing well. Right, before I start, guys, thank you everyone who commented on my video I posted while I was away, showing you my Bruce Lee film collection, and my community post where I was wearing my Into the Dragon t-shirt while I was in Cyprus. Thank you, every single one of you did take the time to give the video a thumbs up and the picture and to comment. Now, sorry I didn't reply to many while I was out there, but to be honest with you, it was our 8th wedding anniversary, May the 4th, and I wanted to kind of unplug from the Matrix for a few days and spend a bit of quality time with the wife, and that is what we did while we was out there. So really didn't spend a lot of time on the internet. We was having a mooch about and just taking in the sunshine. And as you can see, if you look a little bit closer, I'm peeling. Mad dog's an Englishman, you know what they say. Yeah, got a little bit burnt. My knees look like tomatoes on Saturday morning. But anyway, right, now, before I start, I just want to give this book a little plug. Martin Shell wrote this book, and it's called Growing Up with Bruce Lee. I read it while I was away, and I had a blast with it. It's not really about Bruce Lee, it's about Martin's story, about being influenced by Bruce Lee in all aspects of his life. And I've got to say, I thoroughly enjoyed the read. Martin grew up at the time, 73, 74, and throughout. I was a little bit later. I heard about Bruce because of my older brother and my father, but I was way too young to be able to go to the pictures back then. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, his stories, you know, the smelly kung fu shoes. I was very impressed with how he convinced people to take him at the pictures, and sometimes doing 50+ mile journeys round trip to go and see Bruce Lee movies at the cinema. But if you're a fan of Bruce and you grew up at that time, you're going to love this as a read. Like I said, it's not really about Bruce Lee, but it's Bruce Lee's influence on Martin's life, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Martin also put out another book on Bruce, which I do think a lot of you might have in your collection. It was called Bruce Lee, the Nearly Man. But yeah, Martin's a subscriber to the channel, so mate, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Made me laugh a few times as well, so little plug there for Martin. Right, today's video, obviously, like I said, while I was away, I didn't reply to many comments, but I had a few that I thought, and sort of will get myself back into it. I thought I'd read a few out here and respond to them, just as a way of getting me back into doing some videos. So these first couple of comments are on the, remember the Why Bruce Lee video? I explain why I'm doing more Bruce Lee content lately. And this one was from Muzzy's Sport Channel, and he wrote, "Hey, Stripey and Beardy dropped a video not long ago discussing Bruce Lee's supposed fight with Joe Louis. Do you remember the video I'd done where Bruce had the mullet and it wasn't Bruce Lee, it was obvious? Turns out it was a total fake. We knew this. This video, falsely claiming to depict Bruce versus Joe, was actually made back in 1990. Instead of the iconic battle we thought we were watching, it was just a Russian army demo. I didn't know that. Can you believe it? The false Bruce Lee in the video even had long hair, the mullet. Then a few weeks later, he reposted the same clip, but spun a completely different tale. He's talking about Beardy, obviously. And guess what? It racked up over 200,000 views. Absolutely mind-blowing. I posted the fake video saying it's fake, but Beardy fans didn't believe it's a fake. What can you do, mate? We try our best on here to try and put out factual stuff and keeping it real, but for some reason these Top Discovery, Real Bruce Lee Fight Channel, Beardy, they get incredible views because they have no shame. They blatantly lie. But I don't understand YouTube. I really don't, because they say, oh, well, we tackle misinformation, but only when it goes against government narratives. Other than that, they just... It's a shit show, basically. But thanks for the comment, mate. We know Beardy does great numbers, but he has no shame. Second comment. This is from Tatum Data Wadzira. I hope I pronounced your name all right there, mate. I'm crap at this sort of thing. Hey Stripey, thank you so much about your Bruce Lee information. So many channels tell lies about Bruce Lee. Can you do a video about Bruce Lee biopics as well? Especially Birth of the Dragon 2016 and Dragon the Bruce Lee Story 1993. Another one is the 2008 TV series The Legend of Bruce Lee. I think it has a lot of fictional stories about Bruce Lee, and also I think it can be too long to do a video about it because it's a very long. It is. I've got all 50 episodes. Unfortunately, it's all in Mandarin, even the English-speaking parts. But it's huge. Like 50-hour-long episodes.
Are you serious?
And lastly, is the Ang Lee biopic still going to come or not? Because we've been waiting almost 2 years now. Nothing is yet been produced. Well, I did recently look up the Ang Lee Bruce Lee biopic, and all I know, the latest news that I've found out, is that it's not going to be done in 3D. I don't even know if they've gone on to principal photography yet. I really don't know, but who knows? Until there is some news. If anyone has heard of anything, let me know in the comments down below. And also, I have been thinking about doing a couple of reviews on some of the biopics of Bruce. I've been asked numerous times about Dragon the Bruce Lee Story, so let me know if you would like me to do reviews on the biopics of Bruce. Could be quite interesting. And just before I went away, I watched The Young Bruce Lee, done by Singh. You can buy it on Amazon for $7.99 on Blu-ray, and originally it was called Bruce Lee My Brother, and I think Phoebe and Robert Lee had a lot to do with it. And even though, if you look on Amazon, some of the reviews are saying there's hardly any fighting in it, blah, 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 it was Bruce Lee's story growing up. And me personally, I thought it was wonderful. It was shot, absolutely, it's a joy to watch it. It looks amazing. And I suppose it was just Bruce's story growing up. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was thinking about doing a review on the channel. It's his story before he goes to America, basically. But absolutely loved it. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing some reviews on some of the biopics, like Dragon the Bruce Lee Story. So thanks for the comment, mate. Right, this is from Slave 1. Hi Stripey, are you considering picking up a 4K anniversary edition of The Crow and giving us a review? Can you believe it's been so long since we lost Brandon? Keep up your good work and enjoy your holiday. Well, we did enjoy the holiday, and I will definitely be picking up The Crow in 4K. I don't really do Brandon Lee videos, to be honest with you, but if people would like to hear my thoughts on the 4K of The Crow, I'll happily do a video. Like I said, I'll focus mainly on Bruce, but I love The Crow. Funny enough, just about 3 weeks ago, I watched Legacy of Rage again. It's been yonks since I watched it, and I did enjoy it. Yeah, it's still sad, isn't it, that we lost Brandon so young. What's it been now? 31 years. I think it was 93, wasn't it? When Brandon died on the set of The Crow. It's a great film. And funny enough, there's a new version of it being brought out now, and I watched the trailer and I thought, that's not for me. It's for the younger generation, but for me, Eric Draven is Brandon Lee. So let me know if you'd be interested in hearing my thoughts on it. I didn't go for the big deluxe set that's now, price has gone through the roof on Amazon. I'll just get the bare bones 4K, because like I said, I'm not a big Brandon Lee collector. So thanks for the comment. Alright, these next one are on my Bruce Lee collection, you know, the DVD, Blu-rays, etc. And this is from Top Cats 78. Hi Stripey, a very impressive collection. The Master Collection from Fox. I've got a question for you. In that collection, Return of the Dragon, aka The Way of the Dragon, is that the American distributor's version that removes some of the opening scenes and comical moments from the film? Yes, because when I got home, no, not Tuesday night, it was a hell of a night coming home from the airport, but I did try Way of the Dragon yesterday, or Return of the Dragon, and you're dead right. All the comical scenes, you know, when he sees a little kid at the airport, all gone. The soup scene, all gone. And even up to Melissa Longo, meeting him by the Piazza Navona fountain. You see him get picked up and Nora Mal walk off, but you don't see him go back to her apartment where he's kicking in the mirror and punching, checking his eyes, and she comes out with her breasts out. That bit is all gone. I believe that version also contains none of Bruce Lee's original war cries. They were dubbed over by an unknown voice artist for some odd reason. I haven't got to any of the battles yet, to be honest with you. I had to turn The Way of the Dragon off because obviously me and the wife are big fans of the UFC, and she came in yesterday saying, can we watch the UFC? So I stopped by the Dragon and we watched the prelims and the main fight, and wow, the UFC was incredible, as it mostly is. So I will get back to you on that, mate. I haven't heard any of the war cries yet, but yes, it is the censored American version. Took out all the funny bits, I don't know why. Anyway, I would love to own your 1999 Enter the Dragon 25th Anniversary Special Edition. That is one cool box set, and the Hong Kong Legends box set is another belter. Among my own collection, I have the original Betamax of the uncut rank release of Fist of Fury in its original box. This is a rare piece because Jane Furman got hold of all the further releases of Fist and had them censor it until 1999-2000. I wish I'd have kept my original rank videos. I still look them up, and I still look up Laserdiscs on eBay. I wouldn't be able to play them, it would literally just be for the collection, because I don't own a video player no more, or a Laserdisc. But I used to love them. Them covers, them 4, Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, and Game of Death, and the big Enter the Dragon box on video. They were just the best. Even though Way of the Dragon was butchered, Game of Death had no Dan and the Santo nunchuck fight with Bruce. Don't get me started, because I know what I'm like. I'll start going down these little rabbit holes for you. I'm spending money I shouldn't. Right, so thank you very much for the comment, mate. I'll get back to you on the war cries, but I haven't checked it out yet. This is from the Budgie. Hi Stripey, I have quite a few of those, and yes, the Arrow box set is the best so far. I have the pre-cert CED disc and the pre-cert Betamax and VHS versions of Enter the Dragon. Well done for keeping them, I wish I'd have kept mine. One that never comes up when owners show their collection is the HD DVD version of Enter the Dragon. This looks stunning with an almighty thumping sound to it as well. It's the only format you get Jet Li's Unleashed in 5.1 surround. It's not even on Blu-ray copy of it either. Good look and keep looking, they are out there. And I did actually have Enter the Dragon on HD when I had my Xbox. I bought the add-on and it used to play HD DVDs, and it did look stunning, and I did have a 5.1 surround sound at the time. But for me personally, yeah, it's great, but I like Enter the Dragon in mono, the way it was made. That's just my preference. I didn't know about Jet Li's Unleashed. I haven't seen that film for years. It was quite good actually. So thanks for the question, mate. Yeah, I did used to have the HD DVD version of Enter the Dragon. I just don't own it anymore. Right, next comment. Spencer New. It is really crazy how much they've released these movies. Not sure if you knew it, but when Hong Kong Legends released the Platinum Editions on DVD, the image quality got improved because they struck a deal with Fortune Star in Asia, who'd done a 4K remaster. Ah, right. Which in effect resulted in a better picture quality on the DVDs. Also, when Medium Rare bought them out on Blu-ray, they used old masters for the films, which is why later on, with the Master Collection they bought them out, they included the actual 4K remasters on Blu-ray. Just a shame that they didn't use the rank home video covers on the reverse and the booklets. I didn't know this. So the picture quality on the Master Collection that I thought was the same as the medium rare singles, I thought the picture quality was the same, but to be honest I haven't back to back them. Also, when Shout Factory released that coffee book set, you know, the Legacy Collection, they used the old masters of the films, so that is why later on they released them all individually under the American titles, which were then struck from the 4K Asian masters to result in better picture quality. Don't. This is just going to make me want them, and I've got the Arrow set, I've got the Ultimate. But I didn't know this. This is interesting news. I was a bit like you, having them and getting rid of them for the next best thing. At least I've got some of the better releases, and of course the Magnus Opus of all box sets, the absolutely beautiful Arrow 4K set, which is definitely the best one of the lot. By the way, I love your vids. P.S. Our wife will never understand why we keep buying the same bloody movies. Well, my wife's pretty understanding, to be honest with you. She's really, really good. But, yeah, we do, don't we? So thanks for the comment, mate. I did not know that about the Hong Kong Legends and the Platinum Editions had a better picture quality. I may have to check that out. Right, this one is from the Telecom. Another brilliant video, Stripey. Thank you very much. What about a video on all the DVD documentaries about Bruce? There is quite a few out there. Keep up the superb videos. Well, I did actually do a video, and I'll link it down below. It's quite a few years ago now, on my favourite Bruce Lee documentaries, and I mentioned a whole array of them, and some that was on YouTube at the time. Like I said, I have done that before. Maybe I need to go and watch it again. Maybe I could do a better version now. But yeah, I will link that down below. But yeah, nice little suggestion. And there is a lot of Bruce Lee documentaries. In the early 90s, it seemed to be coming one out every other year. They was churning them out. It seems to have died down quite a lot recently, which is a bit of a shame. And finally, Robert Dunning. Great video, Stripey. Sorry I deleted your response by accident. But yes, your version was the first one, Master Collection, and the second one was in 2001. When I showed you my Master Collection, I said it said on Blu-ray.com it was released in 2001, and on the actual disc it said 1999, and that is because the 2001 box set, they was individual as opposed to the digipack, and they sold them individually as well. So thanks for that, Robert. I did not know that, but that clears up that conundrum. Then my one isn't on Blu-ray.com. Why? So yeah, so thank you all for your comments and questions. I do really appreciate it. I might actually make these as a Saturday morning video, replying to a few comments on video. I may well actually do that in further videos, but I'll be back to normal videos as of probably next week. I'm going to put this one out today, hopefully Thursday the 9th of May. Tomorrow is actually the 10th of May, which is my birthday. I turn 58 tomorrow. Yeah. In the Bruce Lee world, the 10th of May is not really a great day. It's the first time he collapsed doing the sound dubbing for Enter the Dragon. So I might not get a chance to reply to too many tomorrow because I'll be doing stuff with a wife, because obviously it's my birthday. But as of next week, I'll be back to the grind doing normal stuff. This video was kind of to break me in again. Right, and with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. As always, thanks to my Patreons. You guys are amazing. And everyone who takes the time to give it a one of those and comment down below. I really do appreciate you all. Have yourselves an amazing weekend, guys. Much love. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. You take care now.